Evening, victorious ones. It is your kingdom motivational speaker, Monica Stokes, y'all. I am overly excited to get up here on this Made for More Monday to give y'all a word, not just a regular word, a passive word, but a word to wake you up spiritually where you've been sleeping, stuck, and cycles and sorrow. I need you to wake up spiritually. Turn this thing up tonight, because God said give it to him. Don't just put your pinky toe in, but put your whole body in. So I am ready to literally deliver this powerful word that God has given me on tonight. I had one word, and then as I was like preparing for the word, God gave me a different spin. And it's crazy because I believe I did this word before. God said, do a spinoff tonight. I said, all right, God. All right, God. And I know God put this word real in my spirit on tonight, y'all, because I'm literally in this season, in this stage of my life where I'm starting to be so unbothered. And I'm not saying this from no place of ugliness. God said, tell it to him real. I've become so unbothered in such a way. I don't know, because I'm creeping up on my 40s. I don't know if it's because I just been growing, but I know one thing for sure. The more you wake up to your true God-given assignment, authority, identity, and you heal, you really start seeing yourself differently. And I'm not talking about like you better than nobody else. I always like to put a disclaimer, because I don't need y'all to look at it like the world do. We love our people. Woo! But God said you need to make sure you put loving God first. And don't forget to love you too. In the word today, y'all, when I opened up my Bible app, I was God, look at you speaking. Hey, Peppy, I'm glad you caught this live on tonight, because God gave me this thing and he said, I want you to put everything you got into it, because he said, whoever need to hear it, they going to hear it spiritually and they going to feed off this thing. I woke up this morning, y'all, and I picked up my word. And it was speaking in Proverbs 4:23. It was speaking about guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. Just last night when I did a live, and that's how you know God be on the move, because God be like, we be aligned. I was talking last night about heart. Woo! Somebody might have better hair than you, may have better makeup than you, may have better outfit than you, jewelry, car, clothes. He may have all that better than you. Woo! But as you grow, as you heal, as you become, all of that is superficial. God ain't saying don't take care of ourselves and look in decency and order. So that's not what God is saying. But God said, don't let the superficial take away what he really builds, repairs, renews, restores in you, your heart. God does not judge by the outward superficial stuff, because it's what is fleeting. It goes away. That ain't going with us in heaven. Our soul, our heart is going with us in heaven. And I'm breaking this thing practically to y'all, because this is not just a word that you leave off and be the same. I want y'all to leave off with literally digging deep within yourself and realizing some realness so that you will grow. Woo! Your heart. And I'm so grateful God has sent mentors, Latoya Key in my life. I always have to mention her, and my pastor, Justin Mitchell, because I speak about these individuals. Woo! Because God has utilized them in my journey. And I didn't even know at the time, like 5 years ago, God was utilizing them to pour into me, because God woke me up to my God-given gift of kingdom work. So when you get woken up to your kingdom identity, and when I say kingdom, I'm talking about the God gifted you. Not the old you that's sitting stuck. Not the old you that's sitting there not knowing what your purpose is. Not the old you sitting in cycles, but the new you. Y'all, we are a new creation in Christ Jesus. It's in the word. So to be a new creation in Christ Jesus, you're expected to be new. You're expected to be new. You are not to be the same Peppy that you was 6 months ago if you've been sitting under the word and growing from the word. So we ask for new, and I'm going to say it. The newness in you is not in us. Woo, God said, break it down. The newness in us is not because it's about to be 2026. Yes, set goals. Yes, set expectation. All of that is great. Woo. Real, new, real growth, real becoming a new you. It takes you doing the work. It takes you taking action. So you can't sit there stuck saying, I don't know what to do, when God brings words into your life. And I'm getting onto y'all like a coach because I love y'all. When God brings me here to speak to y'all, it's not out of my own power. It's not out of my own might, y'all. And I say that because I work today. Glory be to God. I've been a full-time mama behind the scenes. But God said, you still got kingdom work to do. And I love what I get to do for God. Because some way in the day, God has a way of stirring up my spirit to say, let me go tell the victorious ones. This is what God spoke to me on today. He said, go tell it to them with everything you got in you, y'all. So I'm like, God said, don't hold nothing back. So like I said, I'm excited, Peppy. I want to tell you personally, God got you. He is with you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Stay on your journey of growth, even if it's just God and you. Even if it's just God and you. And I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. But it's also not easy staying stuck. You got to think about your life in alignment. Are you okay settling? Are you okay staying? I'm just talking in general. Are you okay with not growing? Are you okay staying the broken you? When you're not okay staying like that, you got to face you and say, you know what, self? Whoo, I ain't okay with this. This ain't working for me. These making excuses is not working for me. Me sitting here in a mediocre mindset is not working for me. And when I started feeling like that, y'all, I said, you know what, Monica? I had to square up with me. What do I need to do? What do I need to change in order to become everything that God has ordained me to be? And these are the questions I want you to ask yourself. I'm just a living testimony to be a living sacrifice, to show you what it looked like to raise up from the old victim mentality that I used to have. God helped rewrite my story, and he has given me victory, y'all. People see what I do for God now, but my testimony is the test and the trials where God has placed me in so many areas of what I get to do for him. And I'm so humbly grateful for that. The power of the Holy Spirit don't come without a test. It don't come without going through the crushing. But now that I see after the other side of some of them crushes I went through, them fiery experiences I went through, God said it had to do what it did. Because y'all hear me out now. It taught me to be the bolder me. It taught me how to be able to take jibs of jabs from people, tit from tats from people, and not go low. God said, keep rising high. Keep climbing high. Because God said, them jabs, them blows, they going to come from individuals that don't even know you. Woo! And the sad thing about it is, God will use you, your life, to be the one to be able to help raise them up. But God said, don't be bitter. Keep climbing. Keep growing. Keep becoming. Unmoved, unshaken, unbreakable. God gave me them 3 words to talk about on tonight. Unmoved. God said, do not get off your firm foundation. The devil, the enemy, gonna try to throw everything he got at you. That's because he know that you're waking up to your new identity in God. But the beauty in that is, y'all hear me now, you gonna start realizing how resilient that you are. You're going to realize that the things that the enemy tried to throw at you, meaning he persecute you, try to use people to talk about you, all that superficial stuff. Whoo! When you learn your identity in God, you don't let the superficial persecution that people try to throw at you to throw you off. Woo! You say, look at the enemy. I said it. He try to throw at your past. He try to throw at stuff that don't even matter. So that's why you have to grow your identity in God. Be unshakable so that when he come, because that's what he do, whoo, you'll know how to stand and not be shaken. Y'all hear me out now. Because what I do for God, y'all just need to know the arrows come. But the beauty in the arrows that come from me as a child of God, them arrows get thrown right back to those that try. So you have to know your identity in God. And you do not have to stand up and say, don't try me because I'm a victorious one. Don't try me because I'm a child of God. You ain't got to do no talking. Woo! Although y'all see me talking and I talk about y'all hear me? Sometimes God be like, I need you to be quiet. I need you to be quiet. And when I'm quiet, I am praying in the spirit. Meaning, I know what I'm doing. A lot of time God say, be quiet so you can notice the tactics of the enemy. Be quiet so your spirit can pick up on things where you ain't going to be able to pick up if you talking. Unshakable, y'all. God say, I have built you to be unshakable, unmovable, and unbreakable. That don't mean that you don't got feelings. Woo! The thing about our feelings though, y'all, and I know y'all probably done heard this before, and it's not cliche. Our feelings are not facts. Our feelings is just fact that we're human, but it's not facts. Woo! In a way that, you know what, I may feel sad, or what they said did make me sad because you have a good heart. But God said, that don't mean that you're not victorious. So on tonight, y'all, and I'm really not going to be on here long, but I knew to give y'all what God put in my spirit and come tell y'all. Because the fight that you're fighting is going to be worth every tit for tat, everything the enemy tried to throw at you, all fiery furnaces, all the crushes, all the stuff that you had to leave behind. It's going to be worth the victory, because you're going to know that you know that you know that you did it with everything in you and you became relentless. I'm telling y'all what you need to do. Ooh. Is it going to come with a sacrifice? Yes. Is it going to come with you being misunderstood? Yes. Is it going to come with people walking out of your life? Yes. Is it going to come with persecution? Yes. But let me tell you something. All of that is worth what God has for you. Because you're going to wake up to everything that God needed you to be. You're going to wake up to your purpose. You're going to wake up to being focused. You're going to wake up to being in groups and rooms where God said, this is where I needed you to be all along. But that's what the sacrifice is for. That's what the working on you come from. Because you're going to start seeing yourself rise above, not sitting stuck, not settling, not staying in cycles, but you really going to rise above that. All right. So y'all be blessed. Like I said, not a long word, but God gave me this. And he said the right ones that need to hear it, take it spiritually. If you need to rewatch it, rewind it, fast forward, play it again. Because these words ain't just to give you no spiritual high, you leave off and go sit back sleeping on yourself. No. This supposed to rise you up with a new strength and say, you know what? Me sitting here talking negativity about myself, that ain't working for me. Me sitting here settling, that ain't working for me. Me in these certain environments, these certain friendships, I'm just being real, certain conversations, they're not becoming of the new me. Woo! The new you is going to come when you choose him. The new her is going to come when you decide to no longer allow yourself to keep yourself in bondage. And I'm not saying that you're responsible for the things that may have happened to your life. I'm never somebody to tell you you can break past tragic things that may have happened in your life. I myself have gone through different toxic things. But you have to be able to look at it for what it was. Yes, it hurt you. Yes, it may have even felt like it broke you. Woo. But the beauty in the breaking. The beauty in the breaking is God takes everything and he causes it to work together for your good. Everything that thought, God causes it to work together for your good. Aren't you ready to see the good and what all that hell you went through, what it was? I never knew I would be in this position of my life almost 10 years from where I used to be. But y'all, it came with me fighting. Hey there on tonight, Nevis. I believe that's how you pronounce your name, sweetheart. It came with me believing in myself. It came with me getting in a personal relationship with God. Even if other people left my life, if other people wasn't checking for me, even if other people weren't cheering for me, I became my biggest cheerleader. I became my biggest supporter. Become your biggest cheerleader. Become your biggest supporter. However that look for you. Take yourself on dates. Woo. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, girl, look at your hair. Girl, look at your smile. Y'all need to start introducing and speaking to the victorious you. Stop speaking down on yourself saying, oh, but look at this. Stop magnifying the problems that ain't even no problem in your life and start magnifying how much you have grown. Start magnifying that you're not sitting there stuck. Start magnifying that you really about to step into this new version of you that don't need no announcement. Woo! And you know why? The new you don't need no announcement because the moves that God do for you, woo, gonna do all the talking. Allow people to do what they do. Try to plot, try to scheme. And I'm not saying it's easy to see that thing spiritually. But that's the ways of the world that we live in, y'all. There's no denying it. Darkness is real. But the beauty, as God builds you, as God grows you, you're going to know how to forgive those who try to plot, plan, scheme, break you down. And this is how you're going to know how to forgive them. Because you're going to start putting all the love, all the peace, all that you was putting into what God didn't tell you to put into. You're going to start putting that love, that time, and that energy into becoming the victorious you. And when you do that, your time and your energy and the love, you're going to start seeing yourself grow. You're going to start seeing yourself walk in the boldness, the authority, the newness of who God called you to be. And you're going to say, all along, I was settling over there. All along, I wasn't woke up to the new me. But that's where your coach Monica Stokes come in there, y'all. I'm here to wake you up to the victorious you. Woo! And it's not going to happen overnight. So don't think, oh, I'm going to be the new me tomorrow. I'm just being honest. It's a process. But the beauty in the process is not superficial. You're going to truly be the new you. You ain't got to fake it. You're going to really be the new you. Authentically, boldly, courageously. However God do it for you. So when I used to hear trust the process, I used to be like, process? But we got to think about it like this. Either we can trust the process and get in the process becoming the better, bolder, more anointed, victorious us, or we can choose to stay stuck. So I'm going to leave y'all with that thought. Do you want to choose to stay broken? Do you want to choose to stay settled? Do you want to choose to stay on that bottom step of sorrow? Or do you say, you know what? I may not know how God about to do this thing, but I'm about to get in the process with God, and I'm about to become everything God has called me to be. And y'all, do it even if nobody else understands. I'm telling y'all what I am living. Because I'm so grateful that God has taught me this major key. Because everybody is not going to understand. And because it's just because everybody not on the same journey. Woo! But you got to be on the journey of becoming the true you who God called you to be. And because it's worth it. For so long, you've been stuck. God say it's time for you to wake up, all right? I want to thank y'all who joined the live on tonight, y'all. Y'all continue to put y'all post notifications on so y'all will know when I'm up here live. Your coach giving it all she got in this season. I have a plate with my family, work, all these great things, but I prayed for this season of purpose. So since I prayed for it and God has given us the time, God give us the time, but we got to see what we going to do with it. It's not about making the time. It's about using the time. Because as we see, time going to keep on moving. Time ain't going to wait on us. Why? Because time going to keep going. So why don't you use the time wisely? Like I told y'all and keep telling y'all, the two things that I have learned that has transformed my life and that's continuously transforming my mindset is your time and your energy. So that's how I want you to strategize your life right now. Is that phone call? Is that place? Is that conversation? Whatever it is that worth my time? Is it worth my energy to where God is taking me? And if it's not, it's time for you to make those decisions. I have a whole playlist on this channel I want y'all to go to if y'all are new to the channel. It's called No Longer. That playlist is going to help set you up for the new year. So I want y'all to go to that playlist called No Longer. That playlist is for the you. It's like, it's hard for me to say no. It's hard for me to really get in my element with me and God because I feel like I got to have a bunch of people. Get on that playlist and start watching it, listening to it. Repetition. I would hear my coach Latoya Okia say this, and I'm passing the gems on to y'all. Repetition, is the mother of skill. So when you start listening to the new, you ain't gonna know what to do because God just really gonna start having you do this new stuff. And you gonna be like, look at God. Start replaying, listening, and allow God to help you take action. And that's what this channel is for, y'all. I do this because I know that there are victorious ones out there, and y'all need to be woke up spiritually. I thank you on tonight. I'm going to spell your name. You're so beautiful. You and Peppy are so beautiful. Mirnieves. I want to welcome you to the channel, sweetheart, and I hope you continue to grow. Even if it's just God and you. I want that to echo in your spirit. Even if it's just God and me, I'm about to become victorious. Woo! Y'all got this, and I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all continue to show up for you. Pour into you. Grow into who God called you to be. Because God say it's going to take you to get to that point where you like no longer. Woo! Y'all be blessed. Y'all be encouraged. Once again, don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Y'all share it to somebody y'all may know. And y'all continue to comment on the video because I love reading y'all comments. I will be opening up my coaching soon, y'all. Just in this season, I've been transitioning behind the scenes, but I will be opening up my coaching soon. So y'all stay tuned for that, all right? Y'all be blessed, and I appreciate all of y'all that joined the live on tonight. Turn y'all post notifications on so y'all will know when I'm up here working for Jesus. Woo! Y'all be blessed. It's been your motivational speaker. Glory be to God for the kingdom of God, Monica Stokes. Y'all be blessed.